Hey, Team Infinite Horizon bring you a Tachikaze deck, and he just whooped me with it pretty good. You got to get to see the video right after this one. So go ahead, man. Do your thing.
Alright, pretty much I'm running the new Tachikaze stuff from set 8, and it's the right chain because this is really like the only build you can run right now that actually helps your hand. So pretty much I'm running the starting Vanguard for the deck, the military Raptor. Pretty much, it's any right chain would be. You like the grade 1, such the top 7 with its effect. You get the grade 2 or the grade 3. And then start off with the triggers. I'm running my 8 critical.
For aggressiveness.
Yeah,
nice.
For aggressiveness. And this deck you keep a good hand advantage, so that's why I'm not running 6 draw. That's why I'm only running 4 draw. And then I have standard 4 heal. Yeah, you really need to be aggressive with this deck early on, so that's why I run the crits, so you can give your opponent as 5 damage as possible, you know. And then I run 4 of the, grade 1 of the right chain. Pretty much when you like the grade 2 over him, you really want to stretch himself out. 4 Perfect Guard. MLB and Dota out, so yeah, Perfect Guards are good. 4 of the AK Miller. Pretty standard. And then 3 Sceptera, because in this deck you kind of minus your field where you do the effects of some of the cards, and it gets your card back, so you really just, come equal. For the grade 2s, I'm on 4 of the right chain. I'm pretty much grade 3 rides over him, you get himself. And it's a 10k when you have the grade 1. And the same thing when you get a grade 1, if you have this one in the soul, you get +1. And then 4 of the 10k vanillas. If you can't ride into him, 10k vanillas are good, especially against MLB, because when you attack for 14, you can guard for 10, so they can't pass. And 3 of the Wing Sceptera, I think that's what it's called. And then pretty much when you retire, you get +3,000 to one of your cards. So you're not I don't think you're not gaining it back in your hand, like when you retire him, but you still gain +3. So yeah. And for the grade 3s, I'm on 4 of the right chain. Pretty much when you have the grade 2 in the soul, gains +1,000, and you can Count Blast 1, retire 2 Tachikazes, and he gains the sum of the total. So you can pretty much retire the grade 1, grade 2 Sceptera, and then and then these two, and you gain both the effects off, so that's pretty good. And it's 11k base. And then my favorite card of the deck, Dark Rex. Pretty much Limit Break 4. If your Vanguard attack does not hit, you can retire 3 Tachikazes to ride him as your Vanguard, and then from the bind zone, and then you can put him in the bind zone by putting your hand to the bind zone and get +3,000 power, pretty much. So it works well with the grade 1 and grade 2, because you pretty much just get both the effects off, so you can give +3,000 to him, so he attacks with 13, and then you get his effect off to add him back to your hand.
Okay. Yeah, and so how well do you do against other decks like MLB, Dode, any other?
Well, you see in the video we played, I pretty much wrecked MLB. Yeah.
Well said.
Because of the aggressiveness of the deck, will happen to get double crits a lot. And pretty much when you get crits early on, you get your opponent to 4 to 5 damage, and then you attack with your Vanguard, and most likely they guard it. And you have him in your bind zone, you just superior ride it, so that's more drive checks in your hand. And it keeps a good hand balance. Like if you get the right chain, you're gonna do really good, and if you don't, you're gonna have trouble. But it's.
And he still gets his twin drive, right?
Yeah, still gets the twin drive.
Okay.
So the thing bad about him is he's 10k, and I wish he was 11, because I guess that'll be.
Too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the deck, guys. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and let us know what you think about it. All right. Peace, man.